Alright, now before we start playing around in the group screen, in the group chat, before we send any message or do anything, we need to update something. Okay, so we know that in the one-to-one chat here, we are setting the message, the read messages and all of these. Okay, but it can't be the same in the group because there can be a lot of people in the group. Okay, so if we go to our message model, yeah, we have this variable is seen. Okay, so this cannot work in the group because if we set this to true when one member has seen the message, which means it will be seen to everyone else. Okay, what we need to do is to find a way so that when like this user gets inside the group chat, he's going to see his messages. Okay, he's going to see the messages, and then on his side those messages are going to be seen. If another user hasn't checked inside there, they should have a list of unseen messages here. Okay, I hope you understand just how the group chat works. Okay, if the user hasn't get inside here, he should have a list of like a number of unseen messages here, maybe 5 or 20. But if they get inside, they see the messages, that number goes away. Okay, so it needs to be the individual. All right, so to do that, we need to update our message model here. Okay, to handle the group as well. So let's just do that. So here let's add 2 more. Let's add another list. So let's say final list of string. So it's not going to be a replied reaction. This we want to say the list of seen by. Okay, all right, so this is going to be UIDs of the people who have seen this message. Okay, let's create another one. So this other one is for not delivered to. This is going to be deleted by. Okay, deleted by, because also we want when you are in the group screen, when you delete your message, you have an option to delete for everyone or delete for yourself. So if you delete for yourself, you are going to be in this list of deleted by, so that when you get inside that group, you can't see the message that you've deleted, but the other people in the group can see that message if they haven't deleted. Okay, yeah, so let's go on. So let's just add those here. Required, come on Copilot, yeah, like that. We're going to add them there, and then we will add them there as well. We'll add them here. We'll do the same even here. We'll do the same even here. Let's just do that, and then that's it in here. We just need to create these constants. Okay, let's go here. Let's create those constants. Yeah, now we can close the constant class, and then we can also close the message model. All right, so now that we have that, we are going to have errors in the chat provider, because here when we are sending the message, we did not have those. So these are going to be empty for now. Okay, is seen by, it's also going to be empty. When you are sending the message, these are empty. Where else? So let's do that. And then let's, yeah, now we don't have any errors. Okay, we can just close this chat provider. And then now next, before we do anything, let's also just put that number here for the messages that you haven't seen. Okay, so for that you need to create a method. So let's head back to chat provider again. Where is it? Chat provider, and then down here, where can we create? So this, we don't need it in here. Let's create the method down let's just create down here after this message. here. So let's add the comment. Let's get it's going to be a stream. We're going to stream the unread messages for this user. Okay, so stream the unread messages for this user. Okay, so let's see what Copilot will come up with, and then we can correct it. Okay, we don't want to stream like that because we want to stream an integer. Okay, it's looking like it's doing the right thing. Let's click tab. Yeah, it's almost, but we just want a number, not the entire message model. Okay, so what we're going to do is, instead of this list, let's return an int. Okay, and then here we want to pass the user ID, contact ID, and then the also is group. So inside here, this, let's take it as a boolean. Okay, and then let's just check if it's group. We'll do that. Now here what we'll do is let's remove everything up to here. Let's remove up to here, and then let's create from here. So we are going to get in the groups contact ID, which is the group ID, and then the messages. But we are going to go to the messages, and then we need to go to get the snapshot, and then after the snapshot we're going to get async map like that, and then here now we'll count. Okay, so first of all we'll initialize this just like Copilot is doing. Let's close it there, and then down here we're going to check in each document. We'll check where seen by does not contain our UID. Okay, so we're going to check for here we're going to get variable document. Okay, yeah, okay, it's almost getting like what we want, but this is not how we want to get it. Okay, how we want to get it is inside this each document we'll get first that message like this. Okay, now here on this message this is seen by, this should happen on if it's not a group here. Okay, but if it's a group, where we want to check is that new variable that we have created. So let's remove this. We want to check inside if message dot is seen by like this, and then dot contains, if it doesn't contain our UID. Okay, if it doesn't contain the user ID, then we did not see that message. We're just gonna count this. Okay, the counter we're just gonna increase, and then eventually here after this for loop we will return the count just like this. Okay, so let me just say it again. We are going to go inside the Firestore groups contact ID. In those messages, if we go back to the browser, in this group we are going to go to this. Okay, we won't have the message because we did not send any group message. Okay, we won't have the message, so we are going to get in the messages, and then we are going to get all of those. In each message we are going to get where is seen by does not contain our UID with this. Okay, and then we are going to count them. That's going to be the counter for the messages that we haven't read. Okay, now if we it's not a group, it's going to do this. So now also here, let me cut it from here. Let me go up to the messages collection here, up to here. So from here we want to check where. Here we want to check where constant, this one we know now. We want to check where constants dot is seen is not true. Okay, where this is not equal to true, but okay, it says seen by, we need to get is seen, and then not that. Here we should say is equal to false. okay? Where is seen is equals to false, which means we haven't seen. Again, let's check again where it is not our UID, okay? Where the message that we did not send, okay? Where constants dot sender UID does not equal to our UID, which means this message, we are not the one who sent it. And then we're going to get the snapshot. Then we'll do the same here. Now here we're just gonna get the map, and then we are going to return, we can count these now. It's simple here. Here we can just say event docs.length, yeah, like that. So this is going to be the number of these that where is seen is equal to false, the messages that we haven't seen, and then also we are not the one who sent this message, okay? We are going to return the count. So this is just going to be the stream to get the number of messages that we haven't sent. Now to make all this work, we need to put it here, but before we do that, we need to delete all these messages in Firestore, okay? Because now there's no these new variables that we've put there, the seen by, and then also the, okay, maybe we can't have an error. Let's just create that method, okay? Because we haven't sent any message here, okay? So let's go ahead and do that, because here we are not reading anything like the new thing that we have done, okay? We are just reading all of this is seen and sender UID, the things that we already had in the Firestore, so it might not read an error. So now let's go here and add that. That is in the, where is that? So this is the chat screen, and then we are returning a chat list, and then on the chat list here, where is that? Actually it's not the screen, it should be my chats, my chat screen. So here we are returning this time as trading, which is this, okay? So now we need to wrap this in the column so that we can have a time and that container, okay? So let's wrap this with a column widget, and then here we need to create that container now to show the is seen, the number, so which means it needs to be in a stream, okay? So the other thing that we can do is to extract this widget, okay? So this widget, let's extract it as a user widget. So let's do extract a widget. So here let's what are we going to name it? Maybe user widget. Yeah, user widget. Now that we have this user widget, we can go to it. So we are passing the last message and the last message, date, time, and chat. So instead of passing all of these, because all of these are coming from this chat, so instead of passing that, we can just pass chat, okay? Let's remove everything here. So here let's just pass chat, and then we can get these things. Let's cut these. Oh, let's go back. We need to cut all of these and then initialize those here, all right? Because we are passing the chat, so this chat, it has to be the last message, okay? Let's remove that, and then let's also remove that. Great. So this UID we also can pass, because where is that? It's this UID. So this is our widget, let's see, are we using this UID? Okay, we are using it here. So what we can do is we can maybe just pass it as well. Okay, UID, and then also here let's pass the required this dot UID. Let's pass the UID. Okay, now we can do that here. So where is on this column now, let's create a container here.